We're going to be live here on Facebook, so extremely excited to have each and every person who is on this
Recording in
call today.
progress.
Episode number 1051, Guard Your Time. Go ahead and write that down. Guard Your Time, episode number 1051. Extremely excited about this subject. This is such a big one for so many people about guarding your time. Guarding your time because your most valuable asset is your time. So I tell people often that time is the currency of the earth. So your most valuable asset is your time. Second is the relationships with people. And frankly, they can be really time consuming, right? There's simply just not enough hours in the day or even hours in a month to waste on conversations with people who are not going in the direction that you are going. So you've got to be selective about the people that you associate with, and you've got to choose people carefully, okay? I actually read a quote one time, and it said, make no useless acquaintances. That's powerful. It's thought-provoking. I think sometimes that we're wasting our time talking with people who are taking up the time for our destiny and our goals. So I always tell people, I love all, but I hang with a few. The eagles, not the crows or pigeons. And like, this might sound just kind of a little bit cold, but remember, your life is precious. Your life is made up of the minutes and hours each day. And so you cannot afford to squander your time on relationships with people who you cannot help and who cannot help you to live and enjoy a better life. And so you've got to guard your time carefully. You've got to guard your time carefully and be very selective about the type of people that you're hanging around. I even remember hearing that a lot of successful people are loners. And the thing is that these people are not loners. They're not isolated. They're not antisocial individuals, but they are loners in that they are highly selective about who they spend their time with. They don't sit down and have a drink with whoever's sitting there or go out for lunch with whoever happens to be walking out the door at the exact same time. What they do is they carefully build and maintain high quality relationships. And then they avoid the negative people who might hold them back. So get away and keep from negative and toxic people. Get them off your social media, unfriend, block, whatever you've got to do, because negative people are the primary source of most unhappiness in your life. And the reality is, negative people do more to diminish your life than any other single factor. Think about that. Negative people do more to diminish your joy in your life than any other single factor. That's powerful. And so it's easier to bounce back from financial loss than it is to deal with negative people in your work or your personal life. One negative relationship, this is according to some of the studies I've read out there, one negative relationship can be enough to cut off your chances of achieving your full potential or whatever it is that you do in your life. So I tell people, choose your relationships with care. Second thing is what's called this law of compensation. And this law says that you get out what you put in. The more you put in, the more you get out. The more things that you do for other people, the more things that other people will want to do for you. It's the whole golden rule that when you offer to help and serve other people, many times they will want to help and serve you. So what goes around comes around. What you sow, you are eventually going to reap. So that's why you don't need to worry today about what's going to happen. It's much better for you to become the kind of person that other people want to actually be around. And so when you go to work on yourself and you become a better person, better people are going to want to associate with you. And I talked about this just last week on a training that I did on how to become a social media manager, because of the relationships are everything. Relationships are everything. So your job today is to become a relationship creating individual. You should look for every way possible in your groups, in your networks, in your clubs, all your associations, and look to form and maintain high quality relationships. That's the security for my life and business, is I've got established very good relationships with people, because most successful men and women, they owe their success to the fact that at an earlier time, they made the effort to establish and maintain particular relationships that eventually paid off for them. Think about that. So a relationship that you may have established 5 years ago could really materialize today into something that has tremendous benefit for you, whether it's for the business or for something else. That will save you years of hard work. Years of hard work, guys. When you've got this list, you can put it on iCloud. It can literally contain hundreds of valuable names that you can call upon because you've already built a bridge with these people. And so what it does is it gives you this tremendous feeling of personal power and self-confidence. And what will begin to happen is you will start to feel unstoppable because of it. Yes, you will start to feel unstoppable. So here's the call to action today. I want you guys to guard your time carefully. I want you to be very careful with how you spend your time on your phone as well as your computer. Guard your time carefully. Discipline yourself. And then the relationships that you have. What are you going to do today? I'm going to start creating the types of relationships today that I want to experience the benefits of tomorrow. That's what I'm going to start doing. I am a relationship creating individual, but it's going to be with the people who are going in the direction that I want to go, because there's plenty of room on your social media for good people. It is time to eliminate the people in your life who are not supporting you and the goals that you have. Now, when I say eliminate, that doesn't mean that you have to go and announce it to the family or the friends or the coworkers. You know, I'm going to eliminate you now because you are not going in the same direction as me. You don't have to go and announce that to somebody. What I'm saying is you start to slowly pull away. You start to gravitate and move toward those who are in support of your dreams and goals. And as you start to do that, and you start hanging around like-minded individuals, your life is going to change. I promise you, your business is going to change. Your trading is going to change. Your mindset is going to change. Things are going to start moving in your favor. So today, guard your time and start being a relationship creating individual with relationships that are going to move in the direction that you guys desire to go. So guys, if you like this message today, go ahead and put an amen inside of the chat box. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, we're here Monday through Friday to help inspire you guys to live a better life. Guys, with that, I'm going to go ahead and close the call. Hope you have a fantastic Monday. We'll see you guys at the top. Thanks, everyone.